That was a fish. That was a fish. That was definitely a fish. There we go. Got him. Oh, what do we got there? Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. G'day guys, it's your boy Nat Shaggy Shorten, back for another episode of Fisherman's Diary. Got a bit of rain around today, but the good thing about it is with the systems blowing through, the wind is actually lovely in between the bouts of rain. So right now it's fucking glass out there. Anyway, we're racing over to this rock wall that is in the center of the Iluka foreshore. The only way to access this bad boy is by boat or kayak. Cannot walk to it, so I'm hoping on the other side there should be some pretty nice fish that do not get fished too often. We're going to see how we go. Hopefully be able to pull a couple nice ones. Guys, I don't mean to be hyperbolic, and you know me, I'm the furthest thing from hyperbolic. But I actually reckon this is newly discovered land. I don't reckon any person has ever set foot on this piece of land before. I think we're about to do something very special. Now, do we have any natives to contend with? First crime being committed on my new land. Bit of littering. Just because we're on holidays doesn't mean we're not doing arms. Let's go see what's out there. Hopefully several varieties of fish. Alien green. The 1.6 should be a fair bit heavier. Should sink a fair bit faster. Yeah, that's way better. I think I might change the green and run the 3-inch pink. Just not sure that this colour's working now. That was a fish. That was a fish. That was definitely a fish. There we go. Got him. Oh, what do we got there? Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. First cast with the pink grub. Nice flatty. Nice flatty. Come up over that rock. Oh shit. Got that rock right there. That's the only worry about that. Come up over that rock. No, not into it. Over. He's gonna land himself. He nearly landed himself. Did you guys see that? He nearly landed himself. First cast, pink grub. Nice flatty. I love the colour pink. I said there was something about the green that I wasn't feeling. And well, I wasn't feeling it for good reason. That's a nice flatty. Really nice flatty. Very good. I didn't think it was a flatty actually, originally. When he first ran. A bit unflatty like. But it certainly is. Jesus. There we go. Got him. Me PTSD of those shovel noses last night. Alright, nice fish. I reckon flatty with such bony mouths, it's hard for them to feel the hook a lot of the time. And I reckon, in terms of hookup rate, post first miss, flathead would have to be some of the highest there is. You catch them so often after they miss it the first time. And part of it might be that they don't get the hook that much because of their bony mouths. But I think more to the point is that they really just fucking don't feel it. The best luck I'm having is casting a little bit up, letting it drop down to about in front of where I'm fishing, and then retrieving it back directly over the front of where I'm fishing. That was a dolphin, I think. Seems to be the best chance. Whereas pouring out of the cunt means that sometimes the tides are just, they're whack as fuck. Like, so you know, it's slack again. It just doesn't quite know what it wants to do. It's unsure. If this tide were a biological sex, it'd be a woman. Do you like that one? That was a sexist joke with due, what do you call it? Concern for misgendering. Yeah, there you go. There you go, mate. If you're going to be sexist, at least don't misgender. I'm fine with all the different genders, that's fine. Be whatever gender you want. But I fucking hate women. I am, of course, joking. That is, of course, a joke. I don't think any women watch this fucking channel anyway. So, and if they do, fuck off. Fish, yeah, fish. Brim. Finally. Finally, they do exist. Jesus. Well, that's good to know. He's an absolute dink. But still, good to know the brim are down there, eh? There we go. Pink Blackie absolutely fucking does one on him. Look at that. That blackfish is pretty cool. How do you target them? You got to get like cabbages or some shit, right? Is that how you do it? Might be worth a go, actually. There's a fish straight away, sitting on it. He's not bad. It's got to be a flatty, doesn't it? Got to be a flatty. Just sitting down there on it. Yeah, it's a flatty. Just a wee flatty. No monster, but that's two fish from 2 casts here. Once again, that pink lure. Okay, calm down. That pink lure absolutely doing a job on these fish. Pink is a good colour. See a bucko. Oh shit, he kind of like slipped from my hand then. If you guys could get rid of one animal from Earth, what would it be? But the biological like repercussions, they're still there. So you have to live with, you know, if you choose mosquitoes, you have to, oh, I don't actually know what mosquitoes do, so that was a shit example. But you know what I'm saying. If you get rid of fucking lions, then there's no apex predator and the gazelle population goes fucking ballistic. You know what I'm saying? That was a rock. I don't know why I put the hook in it. For me, it'd be oysters. Like, what do they fucking do? They probably actually filter water or something like heavily important, don't they? I mean, everything has a fucking place, a niche in its ecosystem. So pretty much whatever animal you're picking, it's going to be some kind of repercussion. I don't think there'd be any animal that you could just get rid of and like would be fine. Like even if you picked cane toads, that'd be good for us here, but in their natural environment, the fucking bug population or whatever would go fucking ballistic. So there's always something. But oysters, man, like they're just sharp, they're fucking annoying, they hurt, they cut your line. Like, I guess they taste fucking good though. That is the one thing about oysters that would be hard to live without. They're fucking tasty. Righto guys, that current is just too fucking insane to keep a lure down there for any period of time, even using a pretty big jig head. So we might wander down to the end there. Alright, we've made it here. There's a bit of wind now, but I think we're in a good spot to catch a couple fish. There's a fish. There we go. Nice one too. Nice one too. Yes, boy. What do we got there? That might be a good Jew. That might be a good Jew. It's a Jew or a flatty. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. You keep that hook in your mouth, mate. You keep that fucking hook in your mouth. I'm not going to tell you twice. Keep that goddamn hook in your mouth. Yeah, I think that's a Jew. That's fighting like a nice Jew. There's not too many rocks here, so this looks promising. This looks really promising. 4-pound line, we'll keep it light. It's coming this way. Yeah, it's a nice Jew. That's a nice Jew, baby. That's a nice Jew, baby. Look at him. Look at him. Let's go. That's a nice Jew. We've been bricked by a couple big ones of these. That is right around the size that you want to be targeting for these things. That is spot on the size, in fact. Not too much bigger. A little bit bigger would be okay. See you, buddy. He's a little bit sore, but he's swimming off just fine. Test the limits of the 4 pounds with these fish. There's a fish. Yep, that's a fish. I don't know what that is. Good little hooker. Might be a flatty, I think. Not so bad. It's no dog. Brim, even. Ah, it's a Jew. Another Jew. Just a wee one that time. That's okay. Just a little Jewfish. Oh, nearly. That's something. Really? How? Got him, he came back for it. Nice one. He's not bad. Jeez, what is that? Doesn't really feel feel like a Jew. It might be a brim. He's nice. No, it is a Jew. It's another nice Jew actually. Not a half bad fish. There we go. Come here, buddy. Nice, 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 nice. Come on. Oh, he came back for it. He chased it down. Incredible. I thought he would have felt the hook, honestly. I thought he would have felt the hook for sure. There we go, there's one. There's a Jew. There we go. Right on his head. First cast after re-rigging. That's definitely a Jew as well. 100% that's a Jew. Great stuff. In you come, buddy. He's no monster, but he's not a bad fish. That was nearly a fish. Very close to a fish. That was a fish. He came and got it. That's a Jewy as well, I think. Nice. Nice. Needed that. Lost a few lures. Oh, it's not a Jewy. What is it? Brim. For some reason I thought it was a little snap for a second. But no, no Jewy.